Good morning! Today we're going to be looking at a brand new action figure review. Today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Sergeant Slaughter, as well as the G.I. Joe Classified Series Tiger Force Flint. Alright, so we've got some more Joes. I've got quite the backstock of figures I've just not opened and trying to knock them out. So I think with Joes, they're probably going to be a twofer every time. So we have Sergeant Slaughter himself and Flint. No real reason why these two characters I picked specifically. Tiger Force Flint, I actually had the 35th anniversary figure of, 25th anniversary. I don't know what he would have been at the time. But I had the 3 3/4 inch one for the longest time when I was younger. I've lost that obviously, but oh well. Sergeant Slaughter, I just thought looked really cool. I had the Valaverse Action Force version, and it has been scrapped for parts because it's not a great figure. But this one's looking to be pretty dang good. So packaging-wise, these are still using the simple windowless boxes. Sergeant Slaughter is mostly blue, and then they switched over to this kind of black aesthetic that's got a render of the character and then the accessories right here. On the back, it's very similar, just styled a little differently. You've got the fancy character art on both sides. And yeah, it is more Joes. Let's get into this. All right, so first up we've got Tiger Force Flint. Now, I'm going to start with him because I've actually already got this figure in the form of the original Flint. These are the exact same figure, just painted differently. Like I said in the opening of the video, I actually had the original Flint. Well, the 35th anniversary, retro re-release figure, not the actual original figure. I'm only 28 years old. But I really wanted to get this guy because, I don't know, it's kind of neat having a figure that you had when you were younger, but a more quote-unquote matured version of it. I don't know how I'm trying to put it. But yeah, no, this is basically the exact same figure as the original Flint. Same sculpting, the paint applications are different, obviously, so let's not spend too much time because I've not reviewed Flint before. So, the Tiger Force Flint. Detail-wise, yeah, no, this is the classified Flint. The first big thing I want to point out is the one thing I'm not huge on is the face paint. They gave him a splash of just black makeup, just of black paint on his face. I don't like that, one bit. The original figure doesn't have it, nor does the retro figure. I do fortunately just have an extra Flint head. However, the skin tones don't match. This one is a lot lighter, so I'm gonna have to go grab the neck from that figure and do a whole swap, and that's gonna be annoying. But, oh well. The beret's nice. It's actually got the Tiger Force logo. And then going down, you've got the body armor. On my Flint, I actually had snipped off the bits of armor to make it more of the retro classic inspired look. It's a very dirty slice, but I think I did an okay job. We'll probably do the same with this one. Just not huge on how beefy it makes him look. It's very padded. But all of the shotgun shells are painted, which is really nice. And you've got some tiger stripes on his shirt. His actual torso and arms are molded in the orange color. It's a bit glossy. Probably could use a matte coat. And then going down, he's got some green gloves and then a lot of olive drab. That is a lot of green. Green holster, green knife sheath, which was not on the original figure. His belt's green. It's a lot of green. And then, you've got the knee pads and the boots with the little armor accents are the same, just in different colors. So it is basically the exact same figure. Nothing too crazy different about it. It is more Flint, and Flint's one of my favorite G.I. Joes, right there with Beachhead. So super happy to get him. And I'm happy that they're making a retro beachhead because I have the Cobra Island one. And I don't know, not huge on the arms. He's got very spindly arms. So I'm hoping that the like 2.0 will be good. So articulation wise, Tiger Force Flint can do basically anything that a classified figure can do. It's got the ball joint. This one is on a hinge. And then the torso is also on a crunch with a ball, but this body armor gets in the way. One thing I will say is having it modded can help a little bit because you can get a little bit of crunch. Not a lot, just some. You can at least hear that snap. Hinge and swivel up arms. They're very tight on the shoulder. And then just swivel hinge on the hand. This one is at an angle, like the weapon holding the gun hand. Then he's got a kick. Double join in, and then swivel, blink. I will say he kicks a lot better than the first Flint does. Like, I don't feel comfortable moving his legs too much. Because I feel like I'm bending the, like, joint. This one, though, pretty smooth. And then accessory-wise, we've got a little bit. Technically, the beret is an accessory, if you want to say technically. Because, I mean, it does come off, but it's designed to be on. He's got a bandaged-up assault rifle. I think this came with the Tiger Force Recondo, maybe? Mine's bent. He's got a knife, a machete, and he's got his shoddy. This one is just a reuse of what is from the original Flint, except it's in green instead of brown. And then what's nice is most of the accessories can slot in. So he can at least holster the knife, the pistol, and the shotgun, but nothing on the assault rifle. Not exactly sure what they would have done to holster the assault rifle, aside from just giving him another kind of just scabbard in the back. Maybe if this had a strap or something, I don't know. But yeah, no, he can hold pretty much everything. And then next up we've got Sergeant Slaughter. Awesome. So for some bit of lore, Sergeant Slaughter was like a real-world wrestler that did a collab with the Joes in the 80s. He was like a mail-away figure that they did. He did a lot of promotional stuff for him, and I think he showed up in the cartoon a couple of times. I didn't do the 80s Joes because I was not alive in the 80s. So I had the Action Force, like Valaverse figure from 2 years ago, last year. Not a good Sergeant Slaughter. It's a bit shorter. The paint's not good. None of the like accessories feel great. The articulation's stiff. He has been scrapped for parts. The body has been thrown away somewhere in my bins. And the arms have been reduced for a different figure. So here's just a picture comparison. But this one is definitely what I think most people are wanting. And I'm very impressed. So first off, this guy is large. Here he is compared to Flint. So about half a head taller, but he definitely does come off as a big boy for the Joes. And detail-wise, yeah, no, this is about what you can expect. Mustache dude drill sergeant. The head and glasses actually came separately as accessories, and they come off. You've just got a grumpy face, which I think looks really good. They did a great job on the like eye painting, something they did not have to do because they very much could have just had this molded on. But it does go on pretty nicely. The head is molded in a way that it just kind of takes it. And then, of course, you got to give him his big ol' hat. And the way everything is molded, the glasses kind of push up against the hat and stay in place, which is really nice. There's also a whistle. The chain for it is plastic, so it kind of just gets stuck there. But otherwise, this is really good. The, if I'm correct, I think the torso is a new piece. The arms are from Roadblock? Yeah, let's go with that. Just casted in white. No gloves or anything, and he's just got some wristbands. And then the legs I know are new. They are just standard old military pants. Got some camo. He's got a big old belt. Boots. The lower half is pinless, whereas the arms are not because they are reused. But yeah, it's a very simple figure. He is caked up. Good Lord! He is a very simple figure because it is just a dude with a tank top. He's very no-nonsense, all-action. Because I guess they wanted something that fit the, like, the wrestler outfit. I don't know. I do not care. All I know is big guy screams at Joes and beats up Cobra. So articulation-wise, it is going to be pretty simple. He's got the hinge, the swivel. He's got some butterflies. Not a lot. Swivel, hinge, swivel, double jointed, and then hinge, swivel for the hands. Got a nice crunch. Can hear that. And then the ball swivel combo here. I think he's got drop down hips. Yeah, they just don't do a lot. Swivel. Double jointed legs. I always feel like on the pinless figures, they're a lot tighter than on pinned figures. And swivel and hinge. Like, I don't know. I love the pinless figures because I do think they look a lot nicer. But I always worry about the articulation because it feels like I'm fighting the figure. And then accessory-wise, we've got a bunch of pairs of hands. We've got 2 open grip action hands. We've got 2 holding hands. And then we've got 2 pointing hands. So you can do like he's like grappling, or he's holding a gun, or he's just pointing and screaming. Speaking of gun and screaming, he does have a baton. You can carry it, whack it, yell at people. And then he's got an AK-47. Pretty simple. The magazine comes off like all Joe's. And then the sight actually pops off as well. So there's a little customization, I guess. It's very pointless, but it's nice. But the best accessory is the little action figure. So the original Sergeant Slaughter was like a mail away promo. And so they have included a 1/12 it's an action figure for your action figure. He is tiny, and he actually comes in a box. It's in kind of like just a plastic sleeve. I'm going to leave it in here for pretty much everything, but it can come out. What's neat is the artwork here is actually what's on the box. But that just comes out, and this also comes out. I wonder if this was inspired by those world's tiniest figures, because I know they have a couple Joes, and this guy is teeny. Though somehow you can see that they've painted like the belt, and they've tried to get the glasses and all that. So I'm impressed for something actually this small. Because like this is my giant woman hand. This is my little boy. And this is my little boy holding a littler boy. Like, just getting them both in frame. I mean, the littlest one goes to about his foot. So, overall, that was the G.I. Joe Classified Series, Tiger Force Flint and Sergeant Slaughter. 2 really nice figures. Flint is just a reuse of the entirety of the first Flint, but I love Flint, so I'm not going to complain. And it's really nice having an updated version of a figure I used to own on the shelf. feels like it's kind of a coming home moment. I actually bought him for like full price, and I used like $10 in Target credit like a day before he went on sale for like less than 10 bucks. And then Sergeant Slaughter, I think I just got off of Amazon. Actually, I know I got him off of Amazon because I got a gift card for Christmas. Both very nice figures. Sergeant Slaughter has a lot of cool accessories. The extra hands are really nice. The gun and the baton I don't care about, but the action figure, that is the best part. So, highly recommended. He is a larger figure, so he was technically deluxe release, but you can get him for close to what a regular Joe goes for if you just look around. And yeah, no, I'm super happy with this pair. I will probably continue to do little G.I. Joe duos. I don't know. It's fun doing more than one figure at a time, and I can just knock out some of my backlog. At some point, I may drop back down to one figure per review, but for now, they'll make a nice little duo on the shelf. But yeah, if you have either of these figures, let me know. I'd love to see what your thoughts are. If you have any G.I. Joes, let me know your favorite character or figure in general from the classified line. They are really getting better as time goes on. They started strong and they are just still strong. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope I can keep up the pace with this. I think we're going to get into that loop of Friday video once a week. Hopefully I can stick to it this time. If there's anything in particular you want to see me review, just let me know. Thank you so much. Bye.